As we explore strategic positioning, we're going to start by defining strategy, talk about the nature of strategic decision, and then also discuss the merits of strategic planning. So what is strategy? It's a term that we know, but much like quality, we might have a hard time defining. In our context, when we look at strategy, we want to think about defining a company's position, making trade-offs, and forging fit among activities. So this first principle is oriented towards positioning in the context of thinking about unique value and activities. Serving a few needs of many customers may be an option. Serving the broad needs of a few customers may be an option. And in this context, we want to think about a company called HD Trade Services. This is a company out of the University of Maryland that's doing a very unique solution. They are allowing entrepreneurs to virtually see products that they are ordering from overseas. So in this context, they have an individual that is located on the supplier side with video cameras that for products purchased by other individuals abroad can see via online what's going on in a quality inspection type format. So you can monitor your distribution channel. You can virtually see through a computer what does the product look like in Taiwan that's being put into the box if you're physically located as the entrepreneur in Maryland. So very interesting solution. They also do a variety of other elements regarding managing fulfillment. They also handle some of the financing. They can be a source of holding the dollars, such that as the entrepreneur I can give them my dollars, and then upon release of the product from my supplier and proper inspection, that escrow dollar can be released and provided to the supplier. So they are doing a lot of things for supplier and marketing and fulfillment and channel management and financing. But there are not a lot of entrepreneurs, relatively, that need such a solution, so it's perhaps a small group of individuals that they're serving with a broad basket of needs. The second element that we want to think about are trade-offs. And a big piece of entrepreneurship is deciding what you're not going to do. You can't be all things to all people as an entrepreneur. It's too expensive to do, it's too expensive to market, and it's too cumbersome and confusing to have a single message for your market. So we want to focus on developing solutions and building a brand that's meaningful, that's consistent, and that has an express purpose. What this means is we want to emphasize serving one market in the beginning and explore growth opportunities later. We don't want to come to market trying to be everything to everyone. We want to start by doing one thing, doing it well, building brand and reputation there, investing our marketing dollars in that, and as we have success and grow, we can evolve and dive into other markets and new opportunities. Amazon is a great example of that. Amazon did not start selling what they sell today. In the beginning, it was books and only books. And the rationale was, let us sell books at a relatively low price point, $20, where people know exactly what they're going to get because the title and author of a book in hard copy of a certain edition is the same no matter where we get it from. And let us do something that's affordable to ship. So in a day of non-free shipping, we can't sell dog food or furniture effectively online, but we can sell books. And as we have success with that, we can go into music. And if you buy a CD in 1998 of a certain artist, of a certain title, you know exactly what that is no matter where you buy it from. Price point still inexpensive, $10, $15, shipping very cheap. Made a lot of sense. In time, they grew to consumer electronics, to kitchen and beauty aids, to computers, to apparel, to jewelry, to shoes, to digital, etc. So even the great Amazon did not start by doing it all. They started by doing one thing well and gradually grew their product categories from there. Uber, tremendous company, tremendous success in the US and abroad. They do one thing. They move people from A to B, and they do it by vehicle. So in that way, they're not trying to do boats, they're not trying to do aircraft, they're not trying to do bikes. They arguably could do those things, but they focused on doing one simple thing and doing it well. The third element of strategic positioning is the element of forming fit. The reason that a Walmart can be inexpensive is because it's minimal pricing for minimal service and minimal ambiance. You don't go into Walmart expecting someone to have expert level knowledge about every product on the shelf. You don't go into a Walmart expecting to be able to call them in advance, tell them what you would like. They will select that for you, meet you upon your arrival, walk you to the front of the line, and check you out. Well, the element of having such personalized service is available from companies like Nordstrom's and other high-end retailers, but it comes at a higher price. It comes at more costs for the company and thereby higher pricing for the consumer. So what we want to recognize here is that you want to have fit among your activities. You want to have competitive advantage, you want to be sustainable, but you also want to make all the pieces of your organization fit together and your market and your brand image to match the product category and the service that you provide, to match the pricing that you charge, to match the operations that you're managing, and have it all connect. So when we look at Nordstrom's, they are consistently ranked among a favorite retailer and a favorite in customer service, ahead of all the rest in the US. And they attribute that to this element of customer service, and it differentiates them from other companies that are out there. Strategic positioning should also uncover new opportunities for entrepreneurs. We want to think about what can we do that's not obvious? What can we do that is creative, that involves insight? What can we do to discover unique positions and being strategic and thinking about what opportunities may have been overlooked by others? So in summary, strategy is a big term, but it really boils down to three things in the context of entrepreneurship. One, it's thinking about where can you add value and do it uniquely. Secondly, what should you not do? What's going to add expense that's unnecessary? What's going to add confusion that you don't want? What's going to make you look like a competitor when you want to be unique? And then lastly, think about fit. Make sure all the pieces of your company fit together, that you've thought about the marketing and the branding, the customer value, the features and the functions you're going to have, and what pricing aligns with that, and that we have fit in our activities and that we're strategic thinkers as we're evaluating our entrepreneurial opportunities.